Welcome back to Karimo. This is episode 24, I think. And yeah, here we are for the Austrian Grand Prix, my favourite race on the calendar. Last time I said this was my favourite race on the calendar, I just about scraped home a points finish in the Toro Rosso last year. But this year we're looking for things, we're looking for better things, of course. And yeah, here we go anyway to Austria. And this race, I've actually discovered, is very, very tire-wearing, shall we say. Because, as you will see in this race, I actually had to make, well, I showed two of them, I had to make 3 pit stops in this race. You don't usually have to do that, but yeah, this race is very demeaning on the tyres. But anyway, yeah, making our way through, and just as a little update, in case you're curious or not, we're almost caught up. Silverstone tomorrow, hoping this goes up on Saturday. Silverstone tomorrow will be the last daily F1 video that we have to do, and then we'll be back on Tuesday for Hungary, which is good, but yeah, so sorry about spamming your feed with these videos. Anyway, coming around the final turns now for qualifying, we are about to come across the line. We are gonna do a 1:11.8, I think that is. No, 1:11.5, which got us 3rd place overall. But the real shock of this is not the fact that we're in 3rd place. Our teammate Jenson Button not only got into Q3, because he sometimes doesn't do that, he got 4th on the grid. That is a great showing by Button. I hope that turns into a great race for him. And yeah, we're just gonna go straight out to the track. I decided to not show the grid anymore. That's boring stuff. But there you go. The 3rd place on the grid. Button just behind us. Pitch strategy is 3 stops, and that's all you really have to know. So let's head out to the track now, and we are looking to get a good start against these guys. Mercedes lock out the front row, McLaren lock out the 2nd row for the first time in years, and from then on it's just a bit of a random one. So here we go now, we're going to look to build up to the lights, 36 laps, one of the longest races we're going to do. Here we go, building up to the lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out, and away we go here for the Austrian Grand Prix. As you can see, we got off to an amazing start. Well, Hamilton didn't get off to the best of starts. Rosberg got off to a really good start. We've already taken Hamilton into turn 1. Hamilton trying to come out on the inside, though. We're okay. We're protecting from it. Now we just got to deal with Rosberg. Rosberg had a pretty wide line into turn 1 for no reason at all. He's not exactly on the full racing line, but then again, this is the opening lap. This track really hasn't been rubbered in heading into this hairpin. Now we're behind the slipstream of Rosberg, trying to make him. Yeah, we did. We made him almost go wide from that maneuver. It's like he ducked out of it, and then from that we were able to take the lead of the race, going up the inside of Rosberg. I don't know what happened to Button. I don't know if he had a good start. I'm not really looking at the map right now, but we're in the lead. We are power sliding our way around the second hairpin like turn, and now we just got to look to try and do good for the next 36 laps, because it's going to be a strenuous Grand Prix. I mean, the pit stops really are going to make this race, and what kind of lap times we can do is going to make this race as well. Of course, Austria, though, is not a track that it's not like a Monte Carlo style track. You know, there are plenty of overtaking opportunities in this track, and I think that's what makes this race so entertaining to watch and to race around. You know that overtaking opportunities are everywhere. So as we come around here, there's the end of the first lap, still in the lead. We somehow got a 1.5 second lead. I think it was through luck. Fast forwarding now all the way through to lap 7, we go off here, and that allows Rosberg to try and overtake us, try blocking him off, but nope, just decided to give the position back up to him. He had more speed than us, but we are going to get DRS on him, just past the DRS recognition zone. Can we get him though into the hairpin again, late on the brakes, and in the exact same manner that we got him the first time, we get him again, and we retake the lead, and we got DRS down this straight, but no, that was no point in showing you. And lap 8 now, no Mercedes are in the top 3, we have myself in 1st, Bottas in 2nd, and Button in 3rd. That is great. But yeah, we're going to head in for our pit stop now. I think, yep, Valtteri Bottas is going to take the lead of this Grand Prix. And now we're going to have to try and get a good pit stop. Just looking at this, you can see that a lot of cars are coming in, so we're going to need a fast pit stop. Put in the option tyres on again, the super softs, and we are being held up in the grid by so many cars. 6-second stop, and Hamilton has jumped us from it, which means now that we have to try and gain on Hamilton. I mean, we're on the same compounds, but Hamilton is just loved by this game. Codemasters really did put a lot of work into Hamilton's AI, making him all lovey-wubby and stuff. But yeah, we come out in 12th place, and look at that, Hamilton just driving off already. We can't even catch him, he's just so fast. So now we're going to skip ahead though to lap 10. I just want to show you this. Okay, this is Jensen Button, our teammate, side by side with him through this left hand. A little bit of squiggling by Button, and we were able to go around the outside of him there for 6th place. Now we got to try and gain on Nico Rosberg ahead of us. That was pretty much the story of this whole race. Cut forward to lap 16 now. Tried gaining on Rosberg. Little bit of problems happened. I mean, we didn't exactly get the overtake done. Swapping onto the prime tires now, and now we head out for the longest stint of this. The longest stint of this. We're looking for somewhat better lap times, maybe, I don't know, but we're just looking for more grip over the guys on the option tires right now. Should be some good overtakes if we can get them done. Coming out though in 14th, maybe. Nope, 15th. We have to give the position up to Grosjean. Okay, so we're coming out on 15th now. We're going to try and get within 1 second of Grosjean, preferably. I think we just about got it there. And now trying to go through this hairpin. Are we going to try a late maneuver on Grosjean? We were thinking about it, but we held back. We're going to get DRS on this straight, so we might as well. Just not going to into standard. Forgot that I was still saving fuel. And now, look at this, a simple DRS overtake on Grosjean for 14th place. Easily done there. Thank you very much. A little nice overtake though as well. I mean, I like doing overtakes in this game because a little while into this race there are no more overtakes to do. Heading through his left hand, you can see Bianchi. I'd like to point out at one point in this race, by the way, Jules Bianchi led the race, but he went into pit. So anyway, lap 18, coming up on the inside of Button again into the hairpin. Oh my god, late braking. We got Bianchi, but Button, look at that, just... Oh wow, lovely work by Button though. He saw what was going to happen because we had to brake so late. Button just tucked himself up our inside and re-overtook us. But here we go now, DRS down this straight. He brakes early heading into this right-hander, so we overtake Button again and take 10th place. Maldonado ahead of us now. I hope he doesn't crash into us. And now we're just going to cut ahead a few turns. And oh, here we go up on the inside of Maldonado. He pulls out a little bit wide and he lets off the accelerator for a second. And he gave us a position back. Then after 4 laps trying to gain on Bottas, we were able to overtake him for 3rd place. Very nicely done. Tried gaining on Rosberg for the rest of the race. Nothing could be done. We made one mistake and that was it. We never saw Bottas again. Hamilton won, not Bottas. Rosberg. Hamilton won the race. Rosberg came 2nd. We come home with 3rd place. So a little bit of a swap in the grid, meaning, you know, between the two Mercedes, and unfortunately our teammate was not able to come home in 4th. He came home in 6th. That's still one of his best performances of the year. We finished 4 seconds behind Rosberg. There was a point where we were actually lining up an overtake on him, but no, it just didn't end up being a thing. So 3rd place is still good. It means we don't lose too many points to Rosberg and Hamilton in the title hunt. And I just wish that we could have got maybe better out of it. It's a little bit, I don't know. I'm happy with the performance, but I'm a little bit disappointed as well. I like to show as well, Fernando Alonso finished in 14th place. I don't know what was up with that, but as you can see now in the Drivers' Championship, we are we are now slipping back behind the two Mercedes runners, and we need to get ourselves back up between them because we want to be in the title hunt this season. But anyway, 3rd place at Austria, that is good enough. I will see you tomorrow for our home Grand Prix at Silverstone. Take care, guys, and ta-ra!